Because we were just talking, and he was like, man, I'm not even dating right now. I was like, bro, I feel you. But a lot of successful black men are saying that. Why are we saying that? So, all right, so listen. Being a successful African-American, attractive male in the city of Atlanta, and pretty much any city in this nation, is not as easy as everybody think it is. People always ask me, man, I know you got all the women. Nah, I don't, right? Because it's different when you get a little more mature and you're looking for something more than a big butt, pretty face, and some curves. It's different. So that's what we're diving into today. Y'all ready? Let's go. Listen, fam, I'm excited, man. I got my brother in the building, man. Let me tell y'all something. We welcome this seasoned businessman, this ordained clergyman, national speaker, and a proud father. Listen, this brother's dedicated his life to helping pastors, business owners, and community leaders build strong, sustainable organizations. Not only that, through his consulting firm, he helps clergy prepare for retirement, invest wisely, access living benefits, and establish succession plans that protect the future of their ministries. Man, that's different, bro.
Yeah.
His mission is simple: to relieve the burdens leaders carry and give them strategy and resources they need to fulfill their God-given vision. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my brother in Christ, my brother in life, and just a straight up good dude and a father, my brother, Gabriel Harper. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely, man. Welcome to the room, brother.
I'm delighted.
Excited to have you, man. I was we've been at it for about a month and a half, man, trying to get you here, brother. I know you're a busy man and things of that nature, man. So I want before we dive into the meat and potatoes of what we do here in the room, we just talk about love and relationships. I know y'all calm down. It's coming. But I want you to tell the people exactly what you do, man, and what you're passionate about.
That's a broad question. I'm gonna try to bring this in and make it make sense. When you have a calling on your life,
yes, sir,
and you've been, chosen since you've been a child, my main focus is making sure that I'm in alignment with what God wants me to do.
Yes, sir.
And that is truly being a servant on a global level. Missions is my passion.
Come on.
Helping the least, the lost, and looked over.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm still getting that piece of my life refined and making sure I'm in alignment.
Yeah.
And then comes just the day to day. I'm a licensed insurance agent.
Okay.
And so that is where Harper Life and Legacy Group, I assist pastors with what you just said, trying to make sure that when they retire, they got some money in their pocket.
That's important.
Right. So from my family and people that I know, some pastors are still pastoring today only because they didn't set up their future the way they needed to set it up to sit back and relax. So I'm trying to help pastors and individuals, not just those in ministry, but if you don't have life insurance, you don't have like an IUL that I have on my daughter, you don't have a savings something, you need to talk to me.
Holler at them if you don't have that.
Yeah.
It's true, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, but that's Harper Life and Legacy Group. And then I'm just a national speaker. I'm trained when it comes to speaking to youth, when it comes to speaking to professionals.
Yes, sir.
You give me the topic, I will bring and deliver you a message. And so I have many moving parts.
Yeah.
I help businesses. I'm a salesperson as well. I'm a director of sales right now.
100%.
And so I have many different hats and gifts that I wear, but my most precious gift is truly serving the Lord and helping the least, the lost, and the looked over, man.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, brother. You are correct, man. And when you first told me what you were doing, man, I was like, man, that's different. But when I think about it, a lot of pastors go way longer than they should.
Yeah.
Right. It's like watching a boxer. Like when Mike Tyson fought a little while ago. It was kind of I was excited, but I was uncomfortable for him. Like, bro, what are you doing? But I get it. He had to get a little change. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a time, bro. Like everything has a time to it, and when your time is up, it's time to pass it down.
Yeah.
And like you said, you have to be prepared for that.
Yes.
And a lot of people, not just pastors, are not prepared to step away from whatever it is that they're doing.
Correct.
You got people that's been working the same job for 45 years, right?
Yeah.
They well over 65, and they still are working because they have to, not because they want to.
Have to.
So how do you speak to those people?
Depending on the age, depending on where they are in life. I mean, being in my 40s, it's not too late to start. You definitely want to put something to a plan in place, have something set aside. For example, I have a personal term policy for some racks. You know, racks on racks.
Racks on racks on racks.
And you want to invest in that. And you eventually get that to an IUL to where you can invest in an IUL is an index universal life insurance policy to where, you know, it helps you gain dividends within, you know, in the Fortune 500s and those things of that nature.
Gotcha.
But for those who don't have anything set up, you know, if you don't have a 401k or 403b, you need to put that in place. But what I really want to point out is if you have children,
come on.
If you have children and don't have something set up for them, you letting them start from ground zero. When Gabby prepares to go to college, the IUL that I have for her, I will be able to pull from that and to help pay her tuition or to help her put a down payment on her home.
Come on.
Right? And so that's what I have for her. And then if something happens to me, she's the beneficiary of my life insurance policy, right? And so not only do you think about preparing for yourself, if you're a parent, you got to prepare for your children.
100%.
Right? And so those are the things that I try my best to help with.
Man, you know what's sad, brother? To me, I call it the cheat code. Right? You're setting your daughter up. You're giving her the cheat code. You're giving her an opportunity to not start at block 1, to start at block 20 or 25, right? We just learning about this.
Yes.
But they have been doing it for years and years and years.
Yes, sir.
And we always wonder, like, but how they always 10, 15 steps ahead of it? This is how, family. Like, you set up your next generation set up the generation after and a generation after that. If each generation is setting up the next 2 generations, man, they winning.
Yes.
And that's the key. That's where we got to get together as people of color to do better at, man. Definitely, man. Because I'm shoot you straight. My mom, this brother, her boss, which was a principal down in Miami, Florida.
Yes.
Man, salute to him because he gave my mom the cheat code on how to set up wealth and set up the next generation.
Wow.
My father didn't get that. My pop's like, hey, I had to get it hard, you get it hard. You know what I'm saying? And that was the mindset, man. So y'all holler at this man, because we need to set up our future generations.
Yes. Thank you for that, brother.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, man. So what I want to dive into, man, is the reason we here.
Here we go.
So here it is, man. Just no Diddy.
Yeah.
But this is an attractive brother, right? Successful, single father. So he checking all the boxes that women look for. What I want to talk about is the struggles of actually dating. You 40 yet, bro?
I'm 43.
43. Actually dating 40 plus in this market today.
My Lord.
It is completely different from what I grew up with, what you grew up with. Like the game has changed. Give me some insight, man, of what you've been going through. Because we were just talking and he was like, man, I'm not even dating right now. I was like, bro, I feel you. But a lot of successful black men are saying that. Why are we saying that? So I want you to give your perspective on it, brother.
Well, we're going to keep it 100. And
that's the elephant in the room.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, let's keep it 100.
The first thing that I would say that has been a challenge is deciphering between the authentic and the counterfeit. And most men can get caught up on the counterfeit.
That counterfeit, yeah.
Because the counterfeit, she comes dressed, she comes sounding like, appearing like what you have written down in your journal. And if you're not careful, meaning having discernment, and you are patient, and you are watching her, she will show her true colors at some point. But what happens is when we tend to veer off from the patience of watching behavior, listen to patterns, and you go towards, we'll get to it, that attraction and that sexual healing and y'all vibing, that's when distraction comes. And you will lose your mental guard in realizing she is not who she says she is, but because you have opened up a gate, you lose your equilibrium to understand I messed up. And so when you in that bait, when you bite it and it tastes good and it feel good and you all are vibing, that's when distraction comes right there. That's part of what I'm dealing with out here.
Man, you waxed that one so eloquently, brother. And you preaching, man, because you are correct, man. Like we as men do get blinded sometimes, a lot of times, by what we see and not what we hear, and actually what we do see, not physically, but from an action standpoint or some characteristic flaws that don't really align up with what we have going on, and we ignore them because she is fine, or because she can cook, or let's keep it a buck, or because the booty good. Right? So what would you say to the brothers? Because I know now, as a 43-year-old father, because now it's not just you, right? Now you got to think about baby girl. What would you say to the next generation or two on what they should do when you're going into when you're trying to find something serious? Now, if you just playing, this is not for you. This is not even a podcast for you. If you just playing, you need to go to another podcast, and that's fine, because we all were there at some point. So I get it. But if you are serious about finding your wife, serious about finding something serious, what would you say to that brother?
Well, first of all, and I like how you preface, like, if you plan, this is not for you, because I'm talking to the serious brother at this point. Make sure that you have done the work of your internal wounds that she has nothing to do with. So from childhood, from past relationships, from things that you have done and caused on yourself, don't make another woman cash a check that she didn't write. Right? And most of us, if not careful, it doesn't matter man or woman, we have caused people pain that had nothing to do with them. So do your work. Go to therapy. Black man, hear me when I tell you, go to therapy.
It's okay, brother. There
is nothing wrong with it. You will not be less of a man by going and seeking therapy. That's the first thing. Second of all, I'm going to be honest with you. You really need to be abstinent, 100%. And I'm saying that because you're going to get lost in the sauce if you thinking you're going to find your wife and you got 2 or 3, 4 or 5 options on your plate.
I'm itching.
It's
getting itchy in here.
I'm just letting you know now.
Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, which way do you want? Do you want to build your foundation on sand, or do you want to build it on a solid rock?
Come on now.
Because oftentimes, I'm telling you, if you're not abstinent, if you're not focused and doing it the right way, you can look like you're building something solid. But as soon as the storm comes, as soon as trouble and trials come, what you thought you have built, that thing is going to collapse.